post to all the different discords that you're streaming and the self-promo channels. That would be nice. So I don't know how to do that yet. There's a ton of stuff I need to set up that I don't know how to do yet. I do eventually want to convert my VR avatar into a VTuber. Yeah. So let's see here. Favorite song. It's not my favorite, but there is a cool game I was watching on YouTube that had some good metal music. It's called Iron Meat. Hold on, my YouTube music's being stupid. You familiar with that game? And there were two songs I liked out of that album. Actually, let me share my desktop. Oh yeah, this game is heavily inspired by Contra. Oh, okay. There you are. Alright, I'll go ahead and raid into you. Yeah, thanks for stopping in, Kendall. It's good to see you. Yeah. Let's see here, raid message. Stu, long time no see.
Kes the Wolf. Long time no see, Cuckoo. Verdicts scribe. LOL. Kendall_VR. Long time no see, Cuckoo.
Well, thank you very much, Kes, for the raid. I appreciate it. Getting in during the countdown. Yeah. All right. Well, today, I didn't really prepare my thumbnails, so I'm going to have to do that after the stream. Normally, I do my thumbnails earlier.
They made a Lego Sonic and Knuckles. LBGRYPH. Albiger Wave.
Hello, hello. Yes, actually, they made Shadow and Knuckles. They do have a Sonic and Tails. I just never got... I didn't get those. But I did get Shadow, and I did make Shadow last night. So after the laptop debacle, I just decided, you know what, I'm just going to build this. I promised I was going to build it yesterday, so I did. Kind of to an empty stream, but you're going to have those. So today, I'm going to finish up with Knuckles. So let's get going. So here's the book that I used to build Shadow with. Just put that away. And we'll just make sure I'm actually putting my build area that's in frame. Too much stuff on my desk. Also got cords all over the place. There we go. All right. Let me make sure I've got everything in frame here. Maybe. All right, whatever. We're doing it live. Let's go. All right. I'm gonna dump everybody out here. So if you're new to the stream, hi, I'm VertixScribe. I normally do, well, I haven't been doing anything for a while. This is actually 2 nights in a row that I've streamed. Holy crap. It's not something I normally do.
Kendall_VR. Should see my healing bench project all blown apart waiting to be assembled.
Yeah, I've had a lot of projects that I've been wanting to do for a while, just haven't gotten around to it. So I'm kind of have to thank Kess for kind of getting me off my ass. So anyway, step 1. Oops. Step 1. Empty bags 1 and 2. Done.
Kiss the wolf. Damn straight.
Well, thank you. Now, you may notice, again, if you're new to my streams, hold on, let me get my microphone in a better position here. If you're new to my streams, you may notice that I keep text-to-speech on all the time. Mostly it's because I suck at looking at my computer. So, having the text-to-speech on at least lets me know when people are talking to me. Now, when it gets, like, crazy, like a lot of people talking at once, I may mute the text-to-speech. But usually, I only have maybe about 3 or 4 people viewing at a time, so it's what it is. Anyway, let's get down to business. Gonna need myself
Kiss the wolf.
4x4.
Same though. Kiss the wolf. Have you seen the meme where someone buys a knockoff Lego brand Knuckles and it turns out to be Ugandan Knuckles?
They know the way. Do you know the way? I do not really know the way. But I will attempt to find the way. Alright, so I'll need a 1x4. Boom. These actually build pretty quick. I think I was able to get Shadow done in like 15-20 minutes. Of course, I didn't have a chat to work with, so... Alright, need a white and 2 1-stud squares. There we go. Then in here. 2. Yeah. Alright, and then another 2... Ah! No, no, no! Ah! Trying to fly away from me. Alright. I have also apologized. My lighting situation is pretty bad. Yeah, I'm just gonna have a halo above me here in the face on face cam. And anyway, what was I doing? All right, need one of these, 2 of these. All right. There we go. All right. Moving right along here. Need 2 of these orange guys. All right. Yeah. So, speaking of Shadow here, I did actually play Shadow Generations recently, and I'm replaying through Sonic Generations, the remake. And I gotta admit, still one of the best Sonic games, in my opinion. And Shadow Generations is very good. Like, better than it has any right to be. So, absolutely do recommend. Hold on a minute. Something's not right here. This is higher than these. Hold up. Oh, I see what I'm doing wrong. This needs some 2 studs. Some red 2 studs.
Kes the Wolf.
There we go.
Sonic is a difficult concept to do right in 3D.
This is true. And I think that when they designed Sonic Generations, they figured it out. To be fair, I honestly think that Sonic Unleashed is actually one of the best versions of 2D Sonic. It's just that it's marred by the 3D Sonic, the best 3D Sonic, but it's marred by the Werehog portions. The Werehog portion just completely sucks. It slows the game down considerably. It tries to do the God of War combat thing, and it does it quite terribly. And so it's like they have some really good concepts, and I think if they had actually just straight up ripped off God of War and actually did it right. Hey, Koizun, welcome. Talking about I'm talking about Shadow the Hedgehog, Shadow Generations, and Sonic Generations. But yeah, it was it could have been better, and is the best way I could say it. Sonic Unleashed had really good Sonic sections, like Boost Sonic.
Verdix is a big Sonic fan.
I am a huge Sonic fan. Cass definitely knows. As he was saying on his, towards the end of his stream earlier, he and I have been friends since 3rd grade, IRL. And so most of our days were spent playing a lot of Sonic the Hedgehog at my place. And usually, I think it was whenever we went over to...
VR. LUL.
Yeah, whenever we went to Cass's place, we would play a lot of Smash.
I am not very familiar with the Sonic lore, but I did like the latest movies. Is that a sin?
Not a sin at all, man.
Poison 1. Love Jim Carrey in it.
Oh my god, yes.
Kes the Wolf. And I'm a furry now.
Bro. The temptations are strong. Just saying. I don't like admitting
Kes
it.
the Wolf. Yet.
I don't like admitting it.
Poison 1. Furry. Ew.
Bro, I can see your profile pic. I see all your profile pics.
Poison 1. You one of those weirdos.
Oh, we're all a little weirdo. Let's be honest.
Poison 1. Poison 1. XD.
We're all weirdos. It's okay. We all let our freak flag fly a little bit. As we should. Alright, I need a red.
Poison 1. I'm so furry XD. Kendall_VR. I'm normal asterisk. Kess the wolf. Poison is a koi dragon.
Ah.
Kendall_VR. Asterisk terms and conditions apply.
Terms and conditions always apply. Alright, where the heck? I need a 1x2 with a little claw arm on the side of it. Where the heck is it? Oh, there it is. Found it. Alright. And this goes on here. And this goes on here. And then this goes back. Yeah. See, to be honest, I don't know how I've been a Sonic fan
wolf.
for so long.
I miss the Archie comics. They were lit.
Oh my gosh. So I should probably, you know what? I should probably bring up, what was his name now? It's gonna bother me. I'm gonna just pull up YouTube for a moment. And why the heck is show on stream? There it goes. All right, and then let me see if I can. Yeah, I'm gonna. No, that's not what I wanted to do. I'm gonna pull up some
At Kess
YouTube.
the Wolf, I already had my first person to comment on my new tattoo saying, "Yo, you know that's a actual term for chefs, so I hope you aren't just sporting that for fun." My mind. Let the trolling begin.
Why can't I remember his name? Is a dude that actually did like a deep dive into Archie Sonic.
Poison 1. So I just went, no idea, I just liked the design and speak French XD.
Why can't Lowart, that's his name. There's a channel on YouTube by the name of Lowart, Lowart. He did some pretty good analysis of Archie Sonic, like all 15 years of Archie Sonic, and it was extremely interesting. Like it literally like almost 9 full hours. He has a 8-hour and 51-minute video, which is the entire 15-year evolution of Archie Sonic. And it is interesting as all get out.
Holy shit.
Yeah. I don't even know
Poison
where
1.
to begin.
What is your opinion on John Wick voicing Shadow? Sorry, Keanu Reeves.
I am super excited to hear Keanu the Hedgehog. I really think from what I understand, if you listen to Jeff Fowler talk about the production of Sonic the Movie 3, it's going to be interesting.
Hedgehog XD ha 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 ha. Kendall_VR. Hoo. Poison 1. His voice is so husky.
So husky. Shadow the Hedgehog. Yeah. No, I think he's doing like a bit of like John Wick mixed with Johnny Silverhand. But he's really, from what I understand, Keanu's actually like really studied the character of Shadow. And from what I understand, Jeff Fowler says that he's going to do a really good performance.
Now I get the stream earlier. Year of the Hedgehog.
There you get it. Yep. Yes. So that is why I named it that. It is Year of the Hedgehog. I mean, we've had the Shadow Generations. We're getting Sonic the Movie 3. Now prior to that, and also related to what I'm building right now, is Knuckles. the Knuckles miniseries, which was on Paramount Plus. I bought the Blu-rays of it. I actually got it in 4K Blu-ray, and I'm glad I did. I actually have both Sonic movies in 4K Blu-ray, because I loved it that much. It was definitely worth whatever I spent on Amazon for it. But yeah, absolutely.
Kiss the wolf. I'm so relieved the Sonic movies turned out good.
Same, honestly, and I think the big thing was, especially,
they could have easily been terrible.
Well, we know what the original design was for Sonic, for the original Sonic movie, and how much that was just terrible.
Poison 1. They almost fumbled with the eyes.
With the eyes, with the feet, the face in general. I forget who they hired, but it was somebody that was like really. I forget it was the same guy that did the Detective Pikachu designs.
Kendall_VR. Yeah, when the trend is to ruin game movies. Poison 1. The teeth.
Yes, the teeth.
Poison 1. OMG.
Yes, the teeth. Oh my god, the teeth. Like that was like one of the things that completely ruined the design. It was monstrous. It was just terrible. And I'm really glad that Paramount listened to the fans and said, "Okay, the trailer bombed, but we're still going through with it, and we're just gonna redo all of the Cartoon Hedgehogs stuff to actually look good." And it beat records in the box office. I think it was at the same time. It was it was one of the Harley Quinn movies. So Harley Quinn and the Birds of Prey was coming out around the same time as Sonic the Movie 1, and
1.
completely crushed it.
To the Mimers and the OG fans.
Exactly. Yeah, they listened to the OG fans. They got memed into oblivion for this terrible design, and they ultimately just figured out, you know what? Maybe if we listen to the fans, do what the fans say, and maybe they'll give us money. And we did. We gave them money because they did what we wanted. Go figure. If you actually
Poison 1. They did what
appeal
Marvel
to the consumer.
All BGRYPH. Just give the people what they want and good things happen.
Exactly.
Smiley face.
Yeah, that's exactly it. And yeah, and you're right, Poison. They did what Marvel should have done. I don't want to get political on this channel, not yet. To reference a question that Kess had yesterday in yesterday's stream. Don't tempt me to run for president. You might not like what you have to hear, but I promise you, it's going to be good. But I'm not doing that. Like I'm old enough to run for president, but I'm not going to do that. I thought about it though. I'm not popular enough to do that kind of shit. But honestly though,
if you became a furry, you'd be the first furry president.
You know what? I would wear that. So I'm not going to finish that. Dude, like I don't know how I've been a Sonic fan for so long.
GRYPH and at Kess the Wolf, you Marvel fans, cause I got a short video showing the endgame battle with way better music than Marvel did, and it's amazing. Gave me goosebumps. All BGRYPH. You would automatically get all the furry votes just for being furry, LMAO.
And
Poison 1.
Yeah.
Marvel asterisk. Kendall_VR. Slogan for me would be more gooder trademark.
More gooder. Be more gooder. Yes, why not? Verdicts for president. More gooder. Gooder than the other guys.
Kess the Wolf. LOLOLOL.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I think we're probably 20 years out from that kind of rhetoric. I'll be fair. So don't expect verdicts for president anytime
Poison
soon.
1. At Verdict Scribe, is it okay if I share the link to a YouTube video? It's a person who made custom music for the endgame final battle theme, but it's way better than the original.
Yeah, go ahead and post it. Apologize that text-to-speech is probably going to say it, but yeah, go for it. Meanwhile, I am making a knuckles. This is
Poison 1. https://www.youtube.com/watch v equals 4 sud 3 mvld4. Kes the Wolf. MCU peaked at Endgame, went downhill after that. Poison 1. I advise people to watch this full volume.
okay. Well, I'll give me just a moment here. Let's see here. Screen capture. Add source. And then there we go. Opera. Alright, let's see if I can. Wow, that looks terrible. Here we go.
Poison 1. It's really, really amazing and shows why Marvel need to hire nerds to help with their movies.
Alright, apologies, I just need to put it up here. Where's the crop? Crop? Transform group. Filters. Scale filtering? No. Transform? No, that does that. That's not what I want.
Poison 1. Oh, you gonna show it?
Yeah,
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I was gonna put it up on the stream. Now, okay, that's not what I'm looking for. It has been so long since I've used OBS, so I do apologize. So tell you what, if I hit no, that's not what I wanted to do. Dang it. Oh, wait, that's right. I have Windows 11 now. I should be able to just move this over to a different desktop. And then, let's see. Will it? Crap. Let's try this. Do that. Cut that. Close this. Go over here. Open another desktop. Open another browser. Bazinga. Then we're going to say call you full screen. Come on. When I say full screen, I asked for full screen.
It's gonna be worth it, I promise.
Alright, let's try this. Full screen. Okay, there we go. Then let's go over here. Go back to here. Then we're going to say screen capture, change. Oh, does OBS not do that? I am going to screen 1. No. There's gotta be.
Poison 1. Y'all remember the original, right? Just the Avengers theme, but dramatic and slow kinda.
Gotcha. Yeah, I apologize. I'm trying to do this, and it's just not doing what I want it to do. Alright, so let's just go back here. Boom. And we're just going to say... Wow. Things are getting warm over here. Alright. Screw it, we'll do it live. You wanted more?
Kendall_VR. Plays them all at the same time.
Ah.
Kendall_VR. PS1 startup noise asterisk. Poison 1. Lie to me and tell me that didn't give you goosebumps.
I'll say though that when I originally saw it, I did, I thought it was one of the coolest things.
It's so much better than what the movie gave it.
Yeah, I'll probably give it a listen later, like an honest listen to it alone.
I remember it well. I was a young boy, hanging out at a friend's house, when I saw it there.
Yeah, I wish I had
Was an image that is now seared
multiple
into my
screens
brain.
here.
The cover art of a DVD sleeve for the Sonic the Hedgehog box set. I remember the thought I had as I looked at it and soaked it all in. Hey, is that girl naked? I receive a message from a stranger named Ian. They ask me if I want to be part of a
Kes the Wolf.
working on about the Archie
Does King
Sonic.
Kyuga know Yustra Amin?
Instead of him sending me random
I'm pretty sure he knows.
I know nothing
Usually see him around.
but it sounds interesting. I tell him that I'll need to read
Yeah,
the
you
book
should know.
first, though that will take some time. He says that
Oh,
he's
hey.
perfectly fine with waiting.
Poison 1.
Time passes.
Give me a minute, I'm gonna watch the video myself on full volume XD.
I receive another message from Ian. It's been years, but once I see his name, I remember. This is that Sonic guy, the one where plans never came to fruition. He asks if I'm still up for it. And I say yes, which is really odd. Sonic stories have never
Arthur
been the
Groves.
thing that draws me to this franchise.
He knows.
Growing up, the game
All right.
captivated me, and that's remained Sonic's main appeal ever since. Which is why I didn't even make a passing mention of the stories in any of my prior Sonic videos.
Alright.
For better or worse, they just aren't something that's ever been on my radar, at least as far as seriously considering and critiquing them is concerned.
Let's see
Besides
if I
that, there's
can-
the fact that the Archie Sonic the Hedgehog comic is
There we go.
big. Like, really big.
King_Kyuga. I know.
It's well over 5
There he is. Alright.
loads of spin-offs
Kess the wolf. Uh-huh.
Videos to make and cats to feed. So this big
Alright.
commitment, this thing
Apologize,
that I've been
here I
doing
am
for a long time,
trying
it was
to
quite
get
the
the
project to agree to. And yet I still told the stranger that I'd do it.
this thing going
After all,
here.
he'd
Alright.
waited 3 years for me to read this thing. He even provided a copy
There
of
we
his
go.
reading guide in the
Alright.
description. And if there's
Just
one
wanted to make sure I got
with my decision-making,
the video up here. I'm gonna resize this just a bit so it's not taking over
but looking into things
everything
I
here.
found the wider
I was just gonna put lowered on here.
Skorkiga. Do you know the way?
I know the way. I am making the way. Alright, speaking of which, I've already got a knuckle. So,
The more I realized that I couldn't pull myself away.
just let me know if audio mixing's not really good, because I'm not really doing any monitoring through
Naturally, that means that
through
I had
my
to talk
my
about what
cans
people
here.
need to know. So join me through part 1, which will cover over 100 issues as I tell the tale of the Sonic comic that I love, that I hated, that at times left me speechless. I hope you'll stick with me till the end. Trust me, it'll be quite the journey.
So we are not going to get through
Juice and jam.
this entire video. In fact, we'll probably...
One more thing to do. Meet you guys at
Oh my gosh, there are so many
Sonic
parts
the
to
Hedgehog
this.
1993 cartoon aired at a
And I will,
watch their tunes.
but before the end of this this stream, I will find my favorite part of this entire thing. But this video is literally 8 hours 51 minutes. This video that I'm playing on YouTube here.
Much sillier sibling, The Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. That's where those Sonic Says PSAs come from, so that should give you a pretty good idea of what the show's kind of like.
King_Kiga. What is it?
It is a full retrospective of the Archie Sonic comics.
Anyway, these two shows began production around the same time. So when Sonic decided to branch out and make a
Apologize,
series
I
with the
am
Archie
trying to
comics, they had two wildly different
resize this here.
interpretations to base their
There we
series.
go.
King_Kiga.
Which did
Dang.
Yeah,
well, the lush world of Mobius.
8 hours 51 minutes, pretty much explaining all of Archie Sonic from beginning to end, and also the animated shows as well.
This brave group consists of none
which is
other
also
than
very
himself,
important. Oh, hey,
Sonic
here's
the
this.
Hedgehog, along with his baby girl
I need
sidekick,
a-
Tails the Fox.
aha.
However, there are many more who join him. There's Bunny Rabbit, a half-roboticized rabbit with a southern accent. Antoine, a cowardly coyote with a French accent. This guy, a walrus mechanic who helps keep things running.
This guy, Rotor.
Intelligence who provides the group
Yep.
with her hacking prowess and access to near limitless information. And of course, there's Princess Sally Aiken.
Through most of his review, he doesn't even really call Rotor by his name. He just calls him this guy or that guy.
Sally sometimes refers to him Sonic Hedgehog. Like Hedgehog is his last name or something. Wait, it is?
Yep.
Oh yeah, the Archie Sonic comic
Hedgehog
series
is his
features
last
more
name.
time
He
than
is Sonic
Saturday
Hedgehog.
morning rebels in their seemingly
Middle
endless,
name The.
terrifying and tyrannical Dr. Robotnik. Oh, and Snively, of course. And Scratch. And Grounder. Coconuts. Oh, and of course the comic's #1 fan, Crabmeat, who buys all the collector's editions. And we can't forget about the Universe Salamander. who's so powerful that he
see,
can go toe-to-toe
Sonic
with
has
Force.
been
And then
such
there's that
a
time Sonic battled
Kess the Wolf.
Thor and King
everything.
Wait, I thought it was Maurice.
That's right. They decided to go with the dad.
Maurice was the name of his dad.
Combining SatAM's depressing premise with a comedic tone akin to the adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog.
Maurice is
So, Dr.
Sonic's
Robotnik may
father's
still be
name,
trying to
if
keep
I'm not
Sonic and his
mistaken.
friends, but the ways he goes about that are
Now, his actual middle name, I don't
brutal.
even
We have a
frickin'
force
remember,
destroying robot
honestly.
fleet that's defeated with bad weather. Finally being manhandled by a couple of Yankees and getting half roboticized in a bot on the spot. Robotnik and this guy having an increasingly ridiculous disguise-based face-off in order to retrieve the bomb, which turns out to be a
Alright.
bug bomb. Bad versions of our
Got
heroes
ourselves a
all
body.
dimension terrorizing the
Some
townsfolk.
knuckles.
Run, Turtle, run! A routine landline check leading to finding an underground society of nerdy creatures aptly named Nerbs.
Kess the Wolf.
Sonic and Sally
Sonic's middle name is Maurice. Just looked it up.
God. See, there's so much Sonic trivia that even I don't know, and I think probably because I've intentionally blocked it out.
The comic nails this weird combination of
But it was still
silly,
a
almost
huge
like
part of my
reading
childhood.
apocalyptic
Like,
Sonic slice of life comedy.
an unhealthy part of my childhood.
Because even if every idea doesn't land, it's hard to get bored when there's always something new right around the corner. Plus,
I think the only thing that was more unhealthy to me than Sonic was Pokemon. Like, I had some like really bad Pokemon addiction. And yeah, I never really got past Gen 1 because I realized it was bad. It was literally an obsession of my life that was causing problems. I wasn't able to pay attention. I wasn't able to properly like interact with people. It was bad. So that was a time of my life that I just kind of like, yep, I know all about Pokemon Gen 1, and I'm not going any further than that.
Of course, there's an alien named Karheem of Wheat. Of course, there's the parasites and antibodies.
But Sonic still was... I wouldn't call it as deep of an obsession, but it was definitely something that stuck with me for most of my life. And it's still a big part of it today.
Never find a better treatment of tree puns. Oh yeah, the Cold War is over. Wait a minute. Sometimes the humor simply comes from appreciating the comic's commitment to a bit. Take The Man from Hedgehog from the main series' 16th issue. Robotnik spends this whole story desperately trying to figure out who is in charge of the Acorn Kingdom's secret intelligence. He interrogates them all, his minions find a mysterious note, and his plans are thwarted again and again until finally Sonic is saved from certain doom by who else than... Who? Yeah, this whole thing is a joke about Robotnik asking who it is that's stopping his plans, only to get confused because who is the one who's stopping him. I also think it's just an elaborate way to get to this final joke about how long it takes to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop, which... Who? I need you to tell me. I need to know. What about you?
Last time I counted to the center of a Tootsie Pop, I got 163.
Great examples of this comic's commitment to stupid bits.
I crisscrossed the Great Forest at super speed until I spotted Antoine and easily duped him into revealing the entrance. Give me a break, it was dark, he was drawn in silhouette.
Now Antoine blames our artist? What's next? The comic takes a jab at
how
his fur was miscolored in the original miniseries.
Yes, the absolute meta of it all.
King_Kiga. Crazy old Maurice.
Yeah, something like that.
Not only as a product for children, but as a spin-off to the far more popular games, frequently adding new game characters into the mix and creating one-shots to promote any new Sonic adventures. Though I could definitely see myself finding this sort of thing cynical or cloying, I don't know. It wears its identity as a side product to a video game on its sleeve without any
King_Kiga. I'm not gonna be very attentive because it's actually my watching stuff time.
Alright. That's okay. I'm watching stuff on something topical.
Combining everything a Sonic fan at the time could have loved about the Blue Blur and giving them what they want.
Speaking of watching stuff, one of these days, and this
but I'm here in spirit.
I appreciate it. Thank you, Kuga.
King_Kiga. And giving you the views.
And also that I do appreciate. You are welcome to lurk. Lurkers are welcome.
No. The writers often answer fan questions as Sonic himself.
Kess the Wolf. Comical. That's hilarious.
Magical. The best of which has gotta be Tammy. Yeah, that's right. I'm a big Tammy fan. You are? Well, don't worry. You will be.
Oh, Lord.
Dear Sonicgram Associates, in issue
King_Kiga. Let's see if I remember how to do this.
Well, I'm obsessed with him. I have a bad case of puppy love for the evil but lovable megalomaniac. What is his first name and how old is he? He's so handsome, and his smile makes my heart skip a beat. But I have a problem.
Eggman simps, everybody.
Personality on the Saturday morning show. I liked him better in the
Now, to be fair, Jim Cummings did an amazing Dr. Robotnik. Like, there's the Adventures Sonic, which I forget who did that voice, but he just kind of like that. The Adventures Sonic Eggman was the kind of set the stage for most future Eggman stuff. but I think the best Eggman is Jim Cummings and his depiction of evil, like true evil. Like, oh yes, very good. It's nice. I like being evil. Like that kind of like deep register Jim Cummings.
King_Kiga. I do not remember how to do this.
Oh, sorry, dude. Sounds like a skill issue.
Sometimes these furry fellas even ask kids to write in if they want to see more of certain characters. Again, it's just that extra little bit of focus on the fans.
Kiss the wolf.
Feel like a real
Oof.
celebration. But the physical nature of the comic is part of that too. Like there are these little mazes to guide Sonic through that you'd have to draw on, cool pinups to cut out of your comic with birthday cards and bumper stickers. You even get to cut out these robot pieces, choose Sonic's dialogue, and you can crush Robotnik with your finger. Yeah, take that, and that, and that, and dear Aurora, Tammy, I didn't
Poison
see
1.
you there,
Ended up rewatching the whole end of the endgame battle and now I'm sad for Iron Man XD LOL.
Yeah. Well, don't worry. Robert Downey Jr.'s still in the MCU. He's just not Iron Man anymore. Not sure how to feel about that reveal that he's going to be Doctor Doom, but... And let's be fair, Chris Pine got to be...
Return.
I mean, Chris Pine has been multiple characters in Marvel
Kiss the
movies.
MCU
So.
is a mess RN.
Oh, it is. Absolutely it is.
It's my lucky day. Sonic the Hedgehog is about to be single.
Are they trying to catch crabs? Are they trying to catch my people?
Good, Sonic. Good, good. Now, come to Dad. Wait, that came out. Oh, wow, Sonic.
Anyway.
I caught one. I caught a big one. Are you proud of me, finally?
Oh yeah, Tails, that's equivalent exchange for you. Eat that sucker.
Equivalent exchange? What are you talking about, Sonic?
Kiss the wolf.
Have a big enough word bubble.
Supposedly they had a plan after endgame.
Is that
Kiss the wolf.
equivalent exchange?
They in fact did not have a plan.
There was no plan. Like, they decided to do, like, the Multiverse of
1.
Madness thing, and
if
it was
the Human
just...
Torch can become Captain America, then Iron Man can be Doctor Doom.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I figured, or I guess what somebody figured, is like, yeah, if Human Torch can be Captain America.
King_Kiga. I mean,
Spooky! No! No, 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 no. Get down.
When he storms through
Bad kitty cat.
Sonic the Hedgehog, don't doubt what he can do. Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic, he can really move. Sonic,
Poison 1.
he's got an eye.
He even turned back into the Torch XD. King_Kiga. The goal of Phase 4
Alright.
is just to explore lower
Sorry,
stakes
sorry.
again. King_Kiga. And build up to Kong.
Boy, that was awesome. There's no
Yeah. Sorry. Cat decided to jump on the table and be a naughty kitty cat.
Hello?
Once he figured out that he was making a mess, he decided to get down.
Yeah, bud, I just wanted to let you know you're way past late. Like, by over a
King_Kiga.
kids already won.
Unfortunately then Majors turned into a major problem.
Well, did you at least read a fan mail, Sonic?
Whoa, look at that time. Got a juice and loose.
Cool. But you know what? I should
I
be
have
happy
no
for
idea
Calder, Bremen,
what
and
Sonic
Peter,
was on
because
about
that's what made reading this
in the
real
90s.
special.
Some days.
The comic seems so excited to have you as a fan.
Kiss the
that I
wolf.
couldn't help but become one.
Putting the future of the MCU in the hands of a single actor. What could have gone wrong?
I feel like being a Sonic fan must be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Fun. Throughout all this, you can feel how much this team cared about making this a good product. How much they wanted to make kids laugh. How much they wanted to make themselves laugh. And they wanted this comic to be as fun as it could possibly be. And I think
King_Kiga.
example of that commitment
I mean, they basically did that with Downey.
Sonics, and it's as delightfully dumb as it looks. Here, many Sonics, scattered across many dimensions, must join forces against the nefarious Robo-Robotnik. Pretty much all the Sonics are references of some sort or another, which alone wouldn't mean much to me. But when there are so many of them, when a whole issue is built around
King_Kiga. Like the first time around, not as Doom.
I keep saying this word, but really, it's just so much fun. Our Robotnik joins forces to try to the Sonics lose their color as they enter this weird interdimensional neutral zone while battling baddies who are still colored in. You can cut out and
Kes the Wolf. He kickstarted the MCU, yes, but Thor/Captain America/ and the rest had star power too.
This is true. By the way, fun fact.
King_Kiga. If Iron Man flopped, we wouldn't still be here talking about it.
This is true. By the way, fun fact, Kuga is actually an extra in Thor Ragnarok. He shows up on in a few scenes in Asgard. Is it Asgard? Yeah, Asgard.
At this early stage, there are two main artists to consider: Dave Manek and Art.
I think specifically on he shows up on the Rainbow Bridge at one point.
King_Kiga. Thor and Cap would not have been given a chance without the success of IM. Poison 1. I think Downey is gonna own Doom just as hard.
Yeah, knowing Robert Downey Jr., he does take his roles usually fairly seriously, and tends to be very appreciative of the roles he does get. So.
Poison 1. It's the same arrogant vibe. Restream.io. Trophy, congratulations. You've received 100 messages today with Restream chat.
And there's Poison with number 100.
Personalities to the original miniseries and set a great standard for the rest of this early comic, with lots of fun squash and stretch and these really expressive
Poison 1. Hoo.
Now, I've already talked about the humor and the fun that injects into the comic, but what I haven't talked about much are the heroes of
King_Kiga. Yeah, I'm an Asgardian. And a week before that I played a New Yorker running away from the Black Order ship. King_Kiga. And a few weeks later I was in San Francisco.
Were you also in Ant-Man?
Along with an unexpected level of in-depth characterization.
I must have missed some of the other stuff you've been in.
Rescue runs through the forest to protect critters from Robotnik. However, this time
King_Kiga. Yesn't.
Yesn't.
Perhaps it's more accurate to say that he is the problem.
Like you were there, but you didn't end up getting screen time.
The freedom fighters get injured because of his luck. Well, Sally and the rest of the gang are quick to tell him he needs to find somewhere else to live. But Sonic doesn't follow along with that. Nah, even though he just met the guy, he says...
On set, but not on screen, I guess.
What a cool dude. But this isn't inherently interesting me for a hero.
King_Kiga. I was on set, but they cut most of the BG before they actually filmed. Poison 1.
Yeah, makes sense.
Wait. At King_Kiga you were an extra in the movies?
Yeah, he was walking right beside Chris Hemsworth in Thor Ragnarok.
Probably his bad luck that got his friends captured in the first place. But no, Sonic the Hedgehog never abandons a friend. Instead, he puts them in danger. Banking on Larry's bad luck ability working as
Poison 1.
as it does on Alice.
No way.
Which, of course, it does.
Yup.
To top it off, Sonic's original goal was to try and
So now you have to guess which one he is.
it seems like this mission's success.
I'm not going to tell. I'll let Kuga take care of that.
I have a total of about 30 seconds of screen time. King_Kiga. If that.
That's better than some, though.
That's a roll.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I mean, you might have gotten more screen time than, oh, why can't I remember her name now?
Poison 1. In Ragnarok. King_Kiga. But I'll cherish it forever.
Yeah, you got more screen time than oh, why can't I remember her name now? Queen Amidala. But in Thor.
and he just goes.
Lady Thor.
If anyone can think on their feet,
Well,
it's
see, I actually never saw Love and Thunder.
214's
I don't know if that makes me a bad person or not. I just never got around to watching it. I don't even know. From what I understand, like everybody hated it.
Don't.
Okay, I'll take that. Don't watch Love and Thunder. Got it.
And his verbiage metamorphoses into a veritable inundation of palatial
Poison 1.
But with this
Love and Thunder is skippable.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I figured.
Poison 1. It's a thing.
A thing. Yeah.
King_Kiga. It's one of the movies ever made.
Yep. It is indeed one of the movies. But hey, if there was ever a role that you actually got your face in, Thor Ragnarok is probably like you should be proud of yourself, dude.
If Robotnik doesn't let both him and Tails go, Sonic is gonna blow them all sky high. Even though Robotnik starts off convinced this is a lie, when it comes down to the wire, he panics and gives in. Through this, Sonic transforms this symbol of arrogance into a symbol of action. Despite Tails' mistake, though, Sonic never...
Poison 1.
He understands that...
Watch it for Christian Bale.
At the end of the story, Tails...
Yes.
asks Sonic how he...
Poison 1.
Which Sonic...
He is the best character in the movie.
That's the kind of thing a leader has to know.
All right.
Sonic's willingness to just charge in there and get
I'll
things
take
done
your word
because he
for
doesn't
it.
have a plan, and how his confidence, charisma, and creativity still leads to victory. Moments like this make Sonic such a likable hero. Watching his
King_Kiga.
jerks like Robotnik.
If you want to see what I look like to try to figure out who I was in Ragnarok, then check out my channel.
Yeah. Kuga does like me, put his face on camera.
Almost always expressed
King_Kiga. I just streamed the other night. Kes the Wolf.
Sonic's a hero who
I feel like Bale's character is the only character they took seriously in the movie.
all while still having that little bit of edge and ego that makes him so much more entertaining. It all comes together to bring this scrappy freedom fighter to life. Juicing it all while kicking some good old road.
No, this is not.
In the end, I gotta agree with the
Poison 1.
Definitely way.
For real, I would love to watch that exact same movie from Bale's perspective.
I'll pass out on my
However, there is one character whose coolness may rival the Blue Blue, and who often brings out his ego more than any other at this point in the comic. That's right, it's the new porcupine on the block with the buff chest, Knuckles the Echidna. Sonic's interactions with Knuckles they're pretty great. As expected, Knuckles is introduced when Sonic and Tails arrive at Angel Island. He's been tricked into working with Dr. Robotnik, who told him that these two want to
King_Kiga.
power source.
That poser didn't butcher a single god.
And eventually conquers them. What these early interactions show us is that Knuckles is a real numbskull. He gets upset with Sonic and Tails for knowing
King_Kiga.
he resorts to
The no-killing rule isn't supposed to cross universes.
about who he should and shouldn't trust. However, he's ultimately a good guy who's firm.
Poison 1.
So, despite believing
Literally the first god he met, he absolutely destroyed.
them a second chance. If they'll get out of his place, he won't give them any more trouble. Of course, this causes a rift in his and Robotnik's relationship. Obviously, Robotnik...
I honestly don't know which character Christian Bale played, so
This early version of his character so fun. Keep your shirt on, Doc. You take care of business, while I give these guys the business. His dialogue is rarely laugh-out-loud funny, but it's consistently goofy enough that I can't help
Kes the Wolf.
Soon after,
The bad guy.
realizes that the chaos
Oh, okay.
But this doesn't make sense. He's been monitoring Sonic and Tails, so the pieces immediately click into place. Knuckles realizes he's been duped and joins forces with Sonic and Tails to stop Robotnik. It's part of what makes him so
King_Kiga.
He might be naive,
He played Gore the God Butcher.
but he's not a
King_Kiga.
he just lacks the
Also,
experience necessary to make wise judgment calls. From
Oh.
here, Sonic and Tails aren't sure how they'll get home, but lo and behold, our buddy Knuckles gathered the pieces of their plan.
King_Kiga.
Also a guy who will try to
Russell
practice
Crowe as
his
Zeus is pretty funny.
all around
Huh.
lovable goofball with a strong sense of morality.
Okay.
Some iffy
Russell
personality
Crowe,
from
huh?
time to time, and
As
these same
Zeus.
elements of his personality are obvious
Okay,
in
I'm kind of imagining that now, and it does sound pretty funny. I'm not gonna
Takes him to
lie.
Angel Island and makes it into a flying weapon. Needless to say, this poses a major problem for the
Poison 1.
so Sonic and
I
Tails
hated
are
that scene.
to figure out what's going on. Knuckles, ever the professional at jumping to conclusions, thinks that they're...
I'm sure it could be worse, but or probably was worse than it could have been. I don't know.
Poison 1. It took the whole heavy feeling out of the movie.
Well, Russell Crowe has never been a heavy character.
It was gone from then on.
Yeah, Russell Crowe is certainly like I can't.
King_Kiga. It's stupid, but it's perfectly Zeus.
Like I feel like the only other choice would have been friggin' Taika Waititi. What if it was Taika Waititi instead of Russell Crowe? Like would have brought the same energy, or do you think it would have been like a different energy?
Matt Damon should have done it.
Matt Damon, or I guess that's what you meant.
King_Kiga. He was Loki. Poison 1. Make him play all the gods. Poison 1. Damon. Poison 1. I know.
So Tom Hiddleston, I think, did a fantastic job with Loki, in my opinion. I think it was a lot of fun to watch. So I am all for continuing the Tom Hiddleston Loki thing.
Kes the Wolf. I really liked the Loki TV show.
From what I saw of it, I really liked. I didn't watch the whole thing. I kind of wish I did, but.
But while I genuinely don't know why these two are fighting like crazy, I can still somehow feel how much they know that they must. And that chaotic, colorful, uncalled for dimensional carnage is what I'm here for. You want to talk about bickering brothers? This 2-page spread to
King_Kiga. Matt Damon is Matt Damon, and Matt Damon in Matt Damon's Matt Damon. Kes the Wolf.
Is that Jason Bourne?
Second season ending was perfect.
Matt Damon is Matt Damon.
King_Kiga exactly.
Matt Damon is Matt Damon in Matt Damon and Matt Damon in Matt Damon's Matt Damon.
Just a wonderful time all around.
Oh, jeez.
Make both these characters a great deal more fun than they'd otherwise be. Still, Sonic has plenty of other friends to talk about. Now, most of them start off pretty simple as these gags.
Yeah, we got ourselves a face and
but
most of a head.
There's some good development to be had with these guys, and the writers show that they aren't willing to let them stagnate. In many cases, this comes
Poison 1.
acknowledging that.
Don't you mean who Matt Damon?
This world is
Matt Damon. Matt Damon, Matt Damon. Matt Damon, Matt Damon, Matt Damon, Matt Damon. Matt Damon, Matt Damon, Matt Damon. Matt Damon.
Poison 1. Instead of OGs.
Oh man. Now all of a sudden I'm just thinking of being John Malkovich.
King_Kiga. I will say this about Asgard. It's just a parking lot. King_Kiga. So not as glamorous as you think.
It's mostly CG'd in, I'm sure.
These stories often allow for are welcome moments of clarity. Moments that humanize these silly little guys and show that they are affected by what's going on around them. Like Sonic's attempts to de-roboticize his Uncle Chuck and Mutsky, along with the sadness he feels from their separation. Or this guy trying to rescue his family from Robotnik's mind control and having to leave them behind. Actually, one particularly good example of this kind of thing comes in issue 18, where Sally's teacher and mentor Jalila passes away. This character has shown up pretty much out of nowhere, but it still works for me because it feels like we're getting a peek behind the curtain.
Poison 1. We can rebuild. Use the foundations. Make a world fit for all. Oh, never mind, it's gone now.
He sits with her, comforts her, saying, "Tonight is almost yesterday, Sally, and there are many more tomorrows ahead." It's a genuinely sweet moment that manages to not only show us a different side of these characters, but also make me go, wow, I might actually enjoy these two as a pair. In fact, Sonic and Sally have quite a few cute moments together sprinkled throughout, though they usually have a bit more of a comedically flirty tilt to them. Honestly, to me, the comic hasn't only carried over the good parts of Sonic and Sally's relationship from Sad AM, it's improved upon them. But speaking of that show, Antoine, oh boy. In the show, Antoine is just... he's the worst. And this isn't some hot take. A lot of people hated him, and those fans carried that hatred over to the comic.
We had a character, Antoine, from the Saturday AM series. And I cannot begin to tell you how much mail we got from readers saying they absolutely hated the character, they wanted us to kill him off, that sort of thing.
The reason why Antoine sucked is
And they never did.
He's a boring coward with no redeeming traits, at least none that I can remember. He's consistently the butt of every joke, but it's still not satisfying to see him suffer. His scream, it should be used as a fire alarm in apartment complexes worldwide to ensure a swift and safe evacuation. He's the primary focus of some of the show's worst comedy.
King_Kiga.
I could go on.
Acknowledging that our stuff was just reshoots halfway across the world from where Principal was done and all the actual sound stages were full of sets for IW, Endgame, and Ant-Man 2. It's still a fact that our set was a platform surrounded by blue screens on the middle of a parking lot. In July.
However, at this stage,
In Georgia.
He's more off to the side, unexceptional but unobtrusive. The lack of audible screaming also helps. Regardless though, when he is the butt of the joke, it's quick, snappy, and usually done in a manner that just plays up the way that he's out of his depth. Plus, the way the comic leans into his ego, it's actually really funny sometimes. But then, the 10th issue comes around.
Alright, I think we
Here,
are
Antoine
almost
takes
done
his
here.
freedom-fighting friends on a ride in his hot air balloon.
About
However, since he's
80%
somewhat
of the way
ill-equipped
done,
for this adventure,
done
so
our
Buzz
little
Bob's
project
popped the
here.
balloon and it comes crashing down. Of course,
King
the rest of the
_Kiga.
gang is frustrated with Antoine's
Wearing multiple layers of heavy clothing.
usefulness in fighting Robotnik's forces.
Yeah.
Thanks to the
Oh yeah,
things
you.
get
The one scene that I remember seeing you in, like, before we even met, like, you actually stood out.
I'm kinda excited about talking to someone who was in the MCU movies XD.
Like I
Poison 1. Like 30 seconds is a roll.
it kind of is. Like he's very prominent in the scene that he's in. Like you'll like once you recognize him, you're like, oh, it's that guy. I'll even admit, my wife was the one that kind of even pointed him out when we first saw it in theaters. Mostly because of your hair, dude. It was your hair.
Poison 1. Okay, at least give me the scene.
It's it's the fight scene on the Rainbow Bridge.
When Antoine quickly offers to retrieve the ring for Tails, but then Tails reveals where it is.
And also, like, you know, it's when like all the Asgardians are kind of evacuating.
That's not the scene.
Well, it's not the fight scene, but it was like y'all are like on your way out of Asgard.
From a good place. He promised this kid he would
King_Kiga. I mean, I'm there, but not distinct.
Dude, you still. When I know what to look for, you stand out like a sore thumb.
Even if the steps he takes to get there are sometimes silly. From here, Tails excitedly tells Bunny what Antoine is up to, and she vanishes. We cut to Antoine sneaking around Robotropolis, narrowly avoiding death and disaster through mere chance. Or so it seems. Because, yep, Bunny has been following him the whole way, protecting him from the shadows and making sure Antoine survives this mission. So now we're given more of a reason to like Bunny as well. The moment she hears one of her teammates might be in danger, she rushes to help them and handily defeats Robotnik's baddies. But she still wants to let Antoine feel like a hero, so she lets him have his moment with Tails. But he tells Tails something key. That was not brave. That was foolishness. Never do such a risk yourself, Tails. At first, it seems like Antoine might just be saying that because he's talking to a kid, with how he and Tails agree to keep this a secret. But then he turns to Bunny and thanks her and gives her a smooch, saying that
Poison 1.
their secret.
You said the one with the hair.
Wasn't as clueless as he seemed. He knew that Bunny saved him in that
It's,
way, he wouldn't have succeeded. And his ego isn't bruised by this.
And it was the hair was good enough. that my wife had to make a comment about it while we were watching the movie in theaters.
Poison 1. Left or right?
I think it was on the left side of the scene. It's like the one part that I'm remembering. I think Kuga was like walking a little bit in front of Thor.
Take the show's material and build something better without entirely changing what it is. What I mean is that
If I'm remembering the scene correctly. Again, it's been a while since I've seen the movie, and it's also been a while since I've seen that screenshot.
If anything, his ego is now.
Again, if you pull up Kuga's channel and just kind of like pull up any of his VODs, you can see what he looks like. But I guess it's also kind of more fun to just kind of try and guess.
Like an even bigger powerhouse, and she's given a few moments to show why she's a fan favorite. A sweet girl who can also kick your butt halfway across Texas is just a fun contrast. But now with this Antoine story, she has an added layer to her character. And then there's the little romance bubbling with her thinking Antoine is really brave and, yeah, babe,
Poison 1.
I'm here for it. And
That's what I'm doing right now, lol.
Get to this chapter where we see Bunny's fear that her body will betray her and that she'll hurt her friends. Again, we're exploring other sides of these characters.
Poison 1.
Into who they are.
Just guessing XD.
That's exactly what I want from a long-running, mostly episodic story like this. But this Antoine story's final main character is no slouch either, because Tails is great. The Michael Jordan of the Freedom Fighters, if you will. This little guy's got a lot going for him in these early issues. He's cute, lovable, eager to please, and
Kiss the wolf. Need to head to bed. Adult responsibilities grumble grumble.
Alright, dude. Well, I am, like, literally almost done. Like, I am on, like, the final pieces here. But, I understand if you gotta go, dude.
Poison 1. Sleep well, Kess. Love your friend.
Yeah, thank you for stopping by, Cass, and thanks for getting me back into streaming, honestly.
Adios.
See you around, dude.
However, out of all the freedom fighters, Tails is the only one who refuses to believe it.
Dear Sonic, I know you're alive.
Kendall_VR. Later, it's Kess.
To avenge your death. Your loyal pal, Tails. P.S. If you are dead, then pay no attention to this letter.
And hilariously, it's only because of this letter that Sonic is able to find and save his friends from Robotnik. So, even if Tails isn't always directly useful, his loyalty to the group and his hero sure is. However, as time progresses, Tails starts to get some side stories all to himself, like when he saves the Sonic Fan Convention from Robotnik, defeats Pseudo-Sonic, or has his first encounter with Octobot. While these victories may be smaller in scale,
now we're making
more
shoes.
than most interpretations of the character, the comic really leans into Tails being a little kid. And it's the act of consistently watching him rise to the occasion and do his best that makes this version of his character so compelling. Just seeing that Tails really is becoming a hero, like Sonic. He's even got the witty one-liners down. What? Do I look like a slave?
Actually, you look like 5 slaves, but who's counting?
Wait, what? It also helps that Tails' desire to be treated like a grown-up results in some really wild stories. For example, in issue 28 and 29, Tails, on the hunt for adventure, arrives on this island where he falls in love with a red fox named Fiona.
Alright.
The two really hit it off, but then it's revealed that Fiona is actually one of
Poison
Robotnik's
1.
bots. While Tails
Kuga,
succeeds
do
in
you
saving
have light brown hair?
you've gotta feel
Long?
bad for the kid. After all, he would've
A little
been
more
able to
red, in my opinion, but I think you might be thinking of, I think you're on the right track.
Husk of the robot love of his life behind, a monument to their brief yet incredibly formative encounter. Some say Robo Fiona is still out there on that island, crying, alone, wishing that, in some other dimension and some other time, things could have been different. The Archie Sonic comic is truly a tragedy. From here, Tails continues his submarine journey. He meets the Down Under and 40 Fathoms Freedom Fighters, fights Octobot,
And here we are.
recounts his adventures as Captain
Complete.
Super Fox, the mutant cyborg clone, and finds out that he's the
King_Kuga. If you want to know what I look like, watch my latest stream.
Finally, he helps put an end to one of Robotnik's.
It would probably be the best way to confirm if you were right, Koizen, is check out Kuga's latest stream.
With him if he's really gonna make a change in the
Poison 1.
It's a cute
Okay,
robot,
let's check.
one that endeared me to his character just a little more. But this expansion of the world and its characters doesn't stop there. Now, the comic's got plenty of its own ideas, and sometimes those ideas are, what is that thing? Well, that's an exceptionally versatile evolvenoid. It was created from the DNA of Robotnik and Sonic, made by the Doctor with a single directive.
I am not going to piss Disney off by
Poison 1.
showing it.
Wait, I can't see anything uploaded. Poison 1. Or is it for followers only?
I'm pretty sure his stuff is public.
Ready to destroy him too. But Sonic talks it down, saying that it's real
King_Kiga. It might be in limbo.
Let's see if I can
independent thought and evolves further, entering the endless expanse of space.
pull it up here.
It's a story that by the end
There we go.
King_Kiga. I got a copyright claim from NBC for watching an SNL clip.
Oh.
Instead, he was sent to an alternate dimension where he meets Robo-Robotnik. No, not that one. This one. Robo-Robotnik was defeated by his Sonic, and in a last-ditch effort to preserve what was left, downloaded his robot soul into
here
a
we go.
satellite station he'd built. Unfortunately for him, though, at the time,
See if
it was
I
functionally
can
useless. Now Robo-Robotnik spends his
pull
days
you up
wallowing in
on
space
here.
Waiting for his inevitable power failure.
Unfortunately for
However,
him, though,
our
at the
Robotnik
time-
won't have any of that, and encourages him to keep up the fight. The war isn't over for either of them.
Poison 1.
Fidgets.
I think I know who you are.
Yeah, Kuga, you don't have any VODs on your homepage, and I'm even following you. So
Poison 1. I have a suspicion.
yeah, you probably got copy struck or something. I don't know, but yeah, you don't have any VODs up.
Until at the last minute, they're saved by a familiar voice. Robotnik takes so much sick pleasure letting Sonic know how much
King_Kiga.
lives are in his hands.
I'll deal with it later.
Lets them know, stating that
Well, anyway,
King_Kiga. YouTube.
oh, that's right, you do have a YouTube.
We shall live to fight another day. Speaking of the madman himself, Robotnik,
YouTube.
King_Kiga.
terrifying he is,
youtube.com/kim_kuga. King_Kiga. I can't spell.
I was gonna say that doesn't sound right.
King_Kiga. youtube.com/king_kuga.
even committing federal offenses such as stealing Sonic fan mail from the U.S. Postal Service.
Uh-oh. I think there's supposed to be an @ sign now. At King_Kuga. Yeah. Yeah, it's YouTube's changed their URLs now. You now need to add the @ sign after the slash.
Poison 1. Still said it doesn't exist.
I'll go ahead and pull up one of Kuga's streams here. Let's see here. Do you? Oh wait, yeah, here you are. There you are. So now Kuga didn't have his beard when he was doing the movies.
King_Kiga. Hey, look, it's me.
It is you. Look at you. In your kitchen and stuff.
Poison 1. Yes. I got it right.
Ah, nice.
A truly heinous crime. But hey, that's what makes him a supervillain on the goddamn
So,
edge. And man, does
anyway,
being terrible.
officially,
In fact, it sometimes makes it easy
got
to
some
forget how
Legos.
horrible a person he
Yay,
really is. They
Legos.
stand-in for all things greedy and destructive.
King_Kiga.
Only for his own
Look,
gain.
ma, I'm famous.
Because
Pretty much, yeah. Like, dude, like you're out of, in my opinion, and I mean this wholeheartedly. I'm not just trying to blow smoke here. I honestly think you are one of the most prominent extras in that movie. Like, you definitely have, like, and it's your hair. I'm telling you now, it's like you look like you belong as just like some elf person that lived in Asgard, and it was whoever was doing the costumes did a fantastic job dressing you up, getting your hair all right, and just kind of putting you in there.
Oh, for sure. You are super recognizable.
Yeah, like you're one of the extras that literally stands out in that movie. Like if people said like, hey, you know, what's an extra in an MCU movie that you just kind of remember? It's like, oh yeah, that elf kid with the red hair. That's pretty much the best thing I can say. And like when
the fact that I stand out is why I had to stop LMAO.
Really? Well, I'm just
King_Kiga. I wasn't seeing parts.
Oh, really?
Poison 1. Like there is a scene where Korg says something and everyone looks to the right. You are one of the last people to do so and it's very obvious. There is also a woman in blue holding a sword. King_Kiga. Asterisk getting.
Yeah, because I would say like if they were doing another Thor movie, you should try and get in. You might actually
any scenes with Korg.
Like, honestly though, I think if they were gonna do another Thor movie or at least something Asgard adjacent, you'd probably be able to get in because you were recognizable. That's just my opinion, though. Again, I'm no casting director, so I can't really say. But you definitely stood out in Ragnarok for sure. Anyway, I wanted to get
https://www.youtube.com/watch v = day8m.
Alright.
Poison 1. 2 minutes 3 seconds. That's not you on the right.
Let me pull it up to 2 minutes 3. Really? Yeah, oh, the robot guy?
Poison 1. OK 25. Poison 1. 2 minutes 5.
2 minutes 5. Okay. Right here? Let me see if I can go back a couple frames. No.
Now the dude looking straight at us.
This guy here? No. No, that's not him. If he's in there... See, I'm trying to look for anyone with red hair here. I think it might be about here. No.
King_Kiga. If that's the shot I'm thinking of, I'm probably in the back.
Yeah, I'm just... of course, I'm keeping it muted because goodness knows, I don't need need a copy strike from Disney. So I don't think it's the direwolf scene.
King_Kiga. Or in the middle somewhere. they did a bunch of shots of people in different spots and compiled them together.
Yeah.
Poison 1. You gotta link yourself?
So like it was like earlier, like before this fight happened.
The
Like they
Rainbow
were.
Bridge is a mix of Atlanta and Australia footage.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say. Let's see here. Let me see if I can. Yeah, it's not. It's like before that scene, like while they're walking on the Rainbow Bridge, like walking out of Asgard while like everybody is like evacuating, but before that fight scene.
King_Kyuga. The only shot I've been able to identify is when a few people with swords start charging at the undead minions. I've got a sword but I don't charge.
Yeah, Yeah, now it's gonna. Now I have to look through YouTube clips to try and find you, dude. This is. Yeah, you're somewhere on that ship. At least canonically, not necessarily that you were in that scene. Yeah, no, this is a bit later in that.
Poison 1. Yeah, you survived XD. Poison 1. Kinda. King_Kyuga. The ship was our on-set holding. Poison 1. Maybe Thanos got you later XD.
I don't know, it was a 50-50 shot. Yeah. Wait, no. Yeah, you're not in a fight scene. You're, I think your big area was like long before this fight scene when like everybody is like on the bridge, on their way out. Yeah, I don't know if because like all of this is like the big.
Poison 1. I don't remember a bridge scene before this. Poison 1. It's been a while XD.
Yeah, I remember it's on the bridge. And it's when Asgardians are pretty much just kind of like on their way out. Being evacuated. I don't know if the
King_Kyuga. We filmed a death scene but it was from Hela and didn't make it to the final cut. I technically did not get killed by Thanos because they filmed that earlier and I missed that casting, haha.
Oh well. But anyway, I wanted to show you guys, since we're still on Sonic the Hedgehog theming here. Let's see if I can find. Oh my gosh, where is it? Now I'm going to be mad if I can't find it. Oh crap, was it even in this?
King_Kyuga. So my headcanon is that I made it to New York and went undercover and then the Black Order attacked. Poison 1. https://www.youtube.com/watch V equals F6IYDGFLTQ. Poison 1. 0:58.
Let's see.
King_Kiga. I didn't make it to camera in that movie either, but I will always remember the running scene. Poison 1.
Might be.
On the left. Poison 1. 1 frame later. King_Kiga. They said don't actually run, we don't want anyone to slip and fall. Take 1, I slipped and fell and tore a hole in my pants.
Oh no!
Poison 1. Yeah, that one facing the crowd.
Yeah. Maybe?
Poison 1. 0:57 then.
Yeah, 57. I don't know. Like I said, it's like I don't think there's a lot of YouTube clips of it because it's not really in a like an action scene per se. It was just kind of one of the more downtime moments. This is because this is the Hulk versus Fenris Wolf, and that's a bit later, I think, because it's before things really start happening, if I remember. Is this the one I'm thinking of?
Why'd you go and do that for?
No, this is the Knuckles thing. This is before... crap. Comedy. I need to accept... I honestly don't remember what part of this video, because I know there's a very specific part.
Right, I give. The comic... What a dissent about Sonic Tails. Set out to find...
King_Kiga. If Idris Elba's face is visible, I wasn't there. We only filmed with a body double from behind.
Oh, jeez.
Here and the build up for them and...
Alright, now I'm just gonna have to find...
King_Kiga. Same for Odin/Anthony Hopkins. Poison 1. Alright, it's super late XD, I have to go to bed XD, have a good night y'all.
Alright, thanks for stopping by. I'm actually just gonna finish up here, but I wanted to find... If I can find... thing. That's probably... Yeah, I can't find it. Oh well. I am not going to go to subject you to it. What I am going to say though is if you do want to get a full a full explanation of the Sonic Archie Sonic
film trick. If you're looking at the back of an actor's head and the camera doesn't actually move, it's not the actor.
Makes sense. Yeah, so I was gonna say if you want to watch 8 hours of Archie Sonic information, Low Art's a good channel to watch. Anyway, yeah, made some Legos. Thank you for stopping by, everybody. I'm going to go ahead and wrap up here. Follow me on socials, do the thing, get notified, be there. All right, cool. Talk to you later, guys. Bye.